Hi darlings, thank you so much for joining me on the Creative Retreat channel today. I have a process that is perfect for ending up or wrapping up a kit. And I had previously on my channel, and I'll link my channel below, had shown how I kind of do the reflection questions and in a way that I can document my answers to the reflection questions. And I add them here into my planner, which I have been setting up as a war binder. And if you can see, I have some Creative Retreat extras just tucked in here. And so what I do is I use the reflection questions, I cut it out and just add them here. And then this is just a way for me to record and kind of wrap up my devotionals from Creative Retreat. So I am going to show you how I put that together today, and let's dig in. So the first thing I'm going to do is pull some blank pages out of my planner that I'm going to use. And I want to add some color to the background. So I'm going to lay down a scrap piece of paper, and I'm going to use a similar chalk ink color to that green pattern. And I'm going to use a round contour brush to really work that in and blend it into the corners of the pages. I'm going to work this color all the way around. And here's how it turns out. It just adds a little bit of color to the page so it's not so stark white. So now I'm going to cut out the reflection questions so I can have them on this page along with my answers. And I'm going to dress up this card just using some stickers from the kit. I really love the sticker that says the king that reversed things. So I'm going to place it in the middle. And then I'm going to reach for the stamp set so I can add some more decor and just jazz up this card a little bit more. I grabbed this top piece and I'm going to go ahead and stamp that down with some black ink. It fits perfectly towards the top, so I love how that turned out. And then I decide that I'm also going to have it run across the top of this page to really give it a royal look. And now I'll grab the word countercultural so I can place it towards the top of the card. Now I'm going to reach for the little floral branch piece, and I am going to use that towards the top so I can center my title between the two branches. I'll use the word kingdom at the top. I love this scripted handwriting kingdom. And I'm going to add some of the wonky hearts in yellow to kind of frame that as well. I pull out some stickers that I had in some planner stickers I had in my stash, and then I'm going to use that to put Jesus and a little crown at the top. This speaks about the king that reversed the order of things, and I wanted to place the name Jesus right under that, just as a reminder that Jesus is the king that did so. So I'll stamp down the word Jesus or the name Jesus, and then I'll grab the little crown to place that over his name, signifying him being the king. And I love how that turned out. So placing that card apart now that I know that that's all done, I'm going to start working on my reflection questions. Off camera, I did write out my answers to the reflection questions, so I had them handy. And I'm going to use a mixture of the stickers from the kit and also the numbers from the little alpha tiles. So I grab a purple wonky heart, and I'm just going to go ahead and frame that out. Just trace it with my black pen, just bringing in more of that black. And then the number 1. And then I'm going to start writing out my reflection answers. I love how the reflection questions every month really challenge us to reflect on what we learned from the passage or the devotional. And also, it kind of challenges us for us to think about this outside of just the devotional aspect, kind of just looking deep inside of us and saying, okay, how does this apply to my current life? How did I see God work in the past? So these reflection questions are definitely some that I love to document and keep, in my planner, because I can look back at these and just see the different ways that God spoke in different seasons of my life. So as you can see on camera, I continue to do kind of the same thing. I grab one of the wonky hearts, or it might be the sticker, and I'm using those as bullet points along with the numbers from the alphas. I run out of room in the front, so I go ahead and flip it over to the back. And now that I'm done documenting those answers, I'm going to now work on attaching the reflection questions. I like to include them, that way I know the questions that were asked for me to prompt these answers. So I'm going to work first on rounding these corners. Because the little sticker of the king that reversed the order of things had rounded corners, I thought it would look better aesthetically to round the corners of the card as well. So I'm going to use some washi that I had in my stash, just a spotted polka dot washi, and this will create that little flip, so I can flip this open. And I also have some open space left for prayer. I love starting and ending my projects in prayer. I think it's really important and a part of the reflection process when you're doing a devotional or a Bible study. So again, I'm just using these tile alphas to write out prayer. And then I'm also going to include one of the little hearts, and I'll also grab a sticker from the sheet that says words to live by. So after I arrange those a little bit, then I go ahead and write out my prayer. And towards the bottom, I use the last of the word Fetty and some extra wonky hearts that were left on the page. And last but not least, I do want to finish off my title in the front and also add the month that I did this devotional. That way I know in what season I was in. I love documenting, and I think this is just a fun way to use up some of your things in your kit, but also record what God is speaking to you in the season during that devotional. So I think this is why I really started incorporating this a couple of kits ago into my planner, and I can't wait to look back a couple of months or even years from now and see what God was speaking to me through this devotional. I think it's an awesome way to really get down what God is speaking. So I do pull out some other alpha stickers that I had so I can put out the word January. I didn't want to add even more colors to the page, so I just wanted a neutral black and white, and these were perfect for that. You can also pick these up in the shop. She has these stickers that you can buy a la carte. I finished that off with January 2021, and that's a wrap. Wrapping up this kit, documenting what God is speaking, and I really love how it turned out. That is it, darlings. I was so excited that I was able to use up all of the stickers from the sheet except for one, which I'm probably going to pull and add somewhere else. And I still have the devotional intact, just one tab that I use from here, but it's still intact, and I'm able to store this away and reference back to it whenever I'd like. So let me just pop this into my planner. This is just a fun way to document those reflection questions and prayers towards the end of the month. I love that I have my hidden prayer behind here, and that is it. If you have not picked up this kit, this is a perfect kit anytime during the year. So definitely I'm going to link everything below. I'm also going to link the playlist for this specific Upside Down Kingdom playlist here on Creative Retreat channel. That way you can see all of the other girls that also did amazing projects with this kit. Definitely pick it up, and thank you so much for joining me here each and every video. Thanks so much. God bless. Bye.